What sets champions apart? It's not just talent, strength, or luck. It's their mentality, the unwavering belief that they are destined to rise, no matter the odds. Champions know that their goals are theirs to claim, and nothing or no one can stop them from achieving them. The most important thing in life, whether in business, sports, or any endeavor, is your mentality. It's how you see yourself, especially when the world tells you to quit. It's the stories you tell yourself when no one else is around. You must tell yourself, I am the best. I am a champion. Nothing can stop me. I am relentless, focused, unstoppable. It all begins with your thoughts. Your mind is the battlefield. If doubt and fear control you, they will defeat you. But when you take control, when you choose to believe in your own strength and potential, that's when you break through barriers others fear. Every champion shares this trait. They train their minds like muscles. They build mental toughness through hardship, failure, and rejection. They understand that failure is simply part of the journey. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Success isn't easy. If you're looking for shortcuts, this path isn't for you. Champions don't take the easy route. They build their success brick by brick. Every day is an opportunity to get better, to grow stronger, to sharpen your skills. You get up when you don't feel like it. You push through when your body says no. You keep going when others quit. You must adopt the mindset that you will never settle for anything less than your best. The only competition is the person you were yesterday. Your goal is constant improvement, breaking through plateaus and pushing past your limits. This is where champions are made, when no one's watching. It's in the hours spent grinding, perfecting your craft, when there's no applause, no recognition. What matters is the belief in your own power, in your ability to shape your future, one decision at a time. The world will tell you that you can't. It will throw obstacles in your way and fuel doubt. But these obstacles don't define you. Your response to them does. When times get tough, will you quit or will you rise? Will you look fear in the face and say, I will not be stopped. I will not back down. You must control your mind. It can be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. It will tell you that you can't, that you're not good enough, that it's too hard. But you must fight back. Remind yourselves that you are stronger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and that strength comes from your mentality. A true champion doesn't fear failure. They understand that failure is not the end, it's a lesson. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. When you fall, you get back up. When you lose, you find a way to win next time. You never stop fighting. When you're tired, when you think you've given everything, that's when you dig deeper. Champions rise when it's hard. They rise when they're tired, when they're broken, when the odds are stacked against them. They fight harder when they feel they have nothing left. That's what makes them champions. You must develop the mindset to never give up. Never back down, never stop. Keep going until the job is done. Champions don't just dream, they take action. They turn their dreams into reality through hard work, dedication, and unshakable belief in themselves. A champion's mentality is built on discipline. It's about making the right choices every day, pushing yourself when you don't want to, sacrificing comfort for progress, waking up early when you'd rather sleep, staying focused on the prize even when distractions pull you in every direction. It's about choosing to win day in and day out. You have to believe that you can achieve anything, not just as an abstract thought, but in a real, tangible way. You must trust that you have the strength to overcome any challenge. And when the world tells you it's impossible, you respond, watch me. You keep going. You never give up. You never stop believing in yourself. The journey is long and tough, but if you stay focused, stay disciplined, and never stop pushing, you will reach the summit. And when you do, you'll know it was all worth it. The pain, the struggles, the hardships, they shaped you into the champion you are destined to become. So ask yourself, are you ready to rise? Are you ready to fight for your dreams? Are you ready to develop the champion's mentality? It's not just about talent. It's about overcoming pain, doubt, and fear. It's about refusing to let anything stop you from reaching your goals. The champion's mentality is simple. Never stop, never settle, never back down. There will be moments when the world tests you, times when everything seems against you. You'll face the storm, the harsh winds, the cold, and the loneliness. In those moments, you'll feel the temptation to quit, to walk away. But that's when you must remember why you started. That's when you need to remind yourself who you are. You are a champion, built for this. Your heart beats for the challenge. Your mind is made for the struggle. Every time you feel like giving up, that's when you push harder. That's when you prove to yourself that you are stronger than any obstacle in your path. Real champions don't seek the easy path. They choose the road that will push them to their limits and beyond. They know that it's not the destination that makes them great. It's the journey, the trials, the setbacks, the sacrifices. That's where true power is forged. It's in those moments that nearly break you, but you keep going. That's when your mental toughness is built. That's when It's easy to be a champion when things are going well, when success flows in and people cheer you on. But true greatness is tested when the world turns against you, when everyone doubts you, when the odds are stacked high. That's when you dig deeper, showing the world the fire within you. Embrace the struggle. It's not your enemy, it's your teacher. The pain you face molds you into something greater than you ever imagined. It builds your character, refines you, and teaches you resilience, perseverance, and strength. To be the best, you can't fear the work. You must outwork everyone around you. Sacrifice comfort, give up sleep, push yourself beyond what you think is possible. Chase greatness with everything you've got. Train your mind to ignore pain and doubt and stay focused on your goal. When the world says it can't be done, that's when you prove them wrong. When they say you're not good enough, show them just how great you can be. Stop caring about the opinions of others and start focusing on your own potential. Look in the mirror and see greatness staring back at you. The world will tell you that you're not ready, too young, too old, too inexperienced, too weak. But you can't listen to that. You must believe in your power. Trust the process. Trust yourself. When you put in the work, stay disciplined, and refuse to quit, nothing can stop you. You are the master of your fate. Your mindset, attitude, and work ethic will determine how far you go. You can let setbacks hold you down, or you can choose to rise above them. You can let fear control you, or you can crush it. You can settle for mediocrity, or you can push beyond your limits and become the champion you were born to be. Champions never stop. They never settle. They never back down. They wake up every day ready to conquer whatever comes their way. They don't wait for permission. They go out and take what's theirs. The key to a champion's mentality? Relentless consistency. Day in, day out. You put in the work. You stay focused. You don't wait for motivation to strike. You create it. You make your own momentum. You wake up with purpose and go to bed proud, knowing you gave your all. No breaks, no days off. Every moment counts. Every second matters. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. In the champion's world, there's no room for excuses, self-doubt, or pity parties. You have one choice. Rise. Rise higher than you ever thought possible. Push through every obstacle, break through every wall, overcome every challenge. Make your dreams a reality. When you wake up tomorrow, remember this: you have a choice. You can choose to be ordinary, or you can choose to be extraordinary. You can go through life with a mediocre mindset, or you can adopt the mentality of a champion. The world won't hand you success. It won't hand you. Get up. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Keep grinding. Because you were born to win. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And when you stand at the top, looking back at everything you've overcome, you'll know it was all worth it. Every drop of sweat, every sacrifice, every struggle, every failure, it will all lead to your victory. The champion's mentality is more than just a mindset. It's a way of life. And when you decide to live this way, when you choose that nothing and no one can stop you, that's when you unlock your true power. That's when you realize you were born to be great. Now, let's talk about the real secret to success: consistency. It's easy to feel motivated when everything is going well, when energy is high. But the true champion shows up when the excitement fades, when the initial rush of inspiration is gone. That's when the real work begins. A champion doesn't rely on fleeting motivation. Motivation comes and goes. But the champion's mentality is rooted in discipline. It's about showing up, doing the work, even when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing forward not because you feel inspired, but because you know it's necessary. When the alarm goes off at 5 a.m., a champion doesn't hit snooze. They get up and get to work. They know success is earned, not handed out. The secret is making a commitment to yourself. When you dedicate yourself to the process and the grind, success becomes inevitable. Each day you add a little more effort, more dedication, one more decision to keep moving forward. Over time, those small actions add up to something powerful. It's not just about being the best in the moment. It's about staying the best day after day, year after year. Champions outlast everyone else. The world will forget about you when you slip up. People will doubt you when you fall. But the champion knows that setbacks are part of the process. They get up, they keep fighting, and they don't quit. The path won't always be easy. There will be days when you feel like you can't go on. But that's when you dig deeper. That's when you find strength you never knew you had. You can't stop now. You've come too far, sacrificed too much. This is the moment where most people quit, but it's also when champions rise. When life throws its hardest challenges at you, when giving up seems like the easiest option, remember this: champions don't quit. They don't let failure define them. They face failure head on, learn from it, and move forward. Every setback is simply a setup for a comeback. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, better, and more resilient. Do you have the courage to face your challenges head on? The true test of a champion isn't how they perform when things are easy. It's how they perform when everything seems impossible, when the odds are against them, and when they feel exhausted. That's when the champion's mentality shines through. Champions never take shortcuts. They know greatness comes from doing the work, making sacrifices and putting in the hours when no one is watching. It's not glamorous, it's not easy, but it's the price of success. Champions know that nothing worth having comes easily. Their dreams are worth fighting for, no matter how long it takes or how hard the journey becomes. And here's something else champions understand: the power of focus. Everything you do must be aligned with your vision. Every decision, every action should serve your ultimate goal. Distractions have no place in your life. Every minute matters. Every second counts. When your vision is clear, and your purpose is strong, nothing will stand in your way. The world will try to distract you. It will try to pull you in different directions with doubt, criticism, and negativity. But champions don't listen. They know that the opinions of others don't define them. The only opinion that matters is their own. When you know who you are and where you're headed, you block out the noise. You stay focused. You stay on track. A true champion doesn't care if others believe in them. They don't care if the world doubts them. They don't care if they've been knocked down. They just keep going. They keep pushing, keep believing, because they know that no one else can define their greatness. They are the only ones who can. When it's time for you to rise, to face your moment, you'll be ready. The only thing you need to remember is this: you were made for this. You were built for this. The hard work, the sacrifices, the struggles, they've all led you to this moment. And when you step into the arena, you'll be unstoppable. No one can take what's yours. No one can outwork you. No one can break your spirit. You have the champion's mentality. You have the strength, the focus, the will, and you will not stop until you achieve your dreams. So, what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? It's time to rise. It's time to fight. It's time to claim what is rightfully yours. And remember, a true champion never stops. They never settle. They never back down. At the heart of every champion is something deeper than physical strength and more powerful than talent. Commitment. A true champion is not only one who has mastered their craft, but who has mastered their mind. Success isn't about how hard you train or how many trophies you collect. It's about the mindset that drives everything you do. The champion's mentality refuses to stop, refuses to back down, and refuses to accept failure as an option. This mentality isn't built overnight. It's forged in the small, everyday actions. The discipline to keep going when every part of you says quit, and the courage to face rejection and keep moving forward. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It cares about what you're willing to do, how hard you're willing to work, and how badly you want success. Dreams alone won't make you a champion. It's the action behind those dreams, the sacrifice, the long hours, the pain you push through, the doubts you silence, and the relentless determination that nothing will stand in your way. How do you build this mentality? It begins with self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Self-belief isn't about thinking you're better than others. It's about knowing you are good enough to achieve anything you set your mind to. That belief fuels your ambition. It drives you to push past your limits, challenge yourself every single day. Champions aren't born. They're made by those who are willing to sacrifice everything for their goals. They choose to face their fears head on, to take on the impossible and turn it into possible. Champions don't stop at a milestone. They keep going because success is a journey, not a destination. Every win is just a step forward. The champion mindset is about constant improvement and evolution. It's about always looking for the next level, always proving to yourself that you are capable of more. True champions never get complacent. While others rest on their achievements, champions relentlessly push for the next breakthrough. They never settle for good enough because they know that greatness is an ongoing pursuit. The champion understands that adversity will come. Life will throw challenges, pain and setbacks at you. But how you react will define you. You can let them defeat you, or you can turn them into fuel for your fire. Every obstacle is an opportunity to prove your strength, resilience, and commitment. Remember, no one is coming to save you. Success won't be handed to you. You are your own hero. You decide how far you'll go. If you want to be a champion, you have to do it for yourself. You have to outwork everyone else, sacrifice what others won't, and push yourself when others choose the easy path. When you stand at the top, looking back at the obstacles you've overcome, the struggles you've faced, the doubt you've conquered, you'll know it was all worth it. Because you didn't take shortcuts. You didn't give up. You didn't let anyone or anything stop you. But even when you reach the top, don't stop. A true champion knows the battle is never over. Success is a continuous journey. You keep pushing, you keep striving. So, where do you go from here? It starts today. Every decision, every action, shapes the person you are becoming. It's in the moments when no one is watching that your future is determined. What you choose to do in those moments will define your success. Will you choose the easy path or the hard one? Will you choose comfort or discipline? Will you give up when things get tough, or will you push forward when the world tells you to quit? A champion doesn't win every battle. They never stop fighting. The fight doesn't end until you achieved your dreams. It doesn't end until you've given everything and then some. And when you look back, you'll know the struggle, the blood, the sweat, and the tears were all worth it. Because you did it. You conquered. You became the champion you were always meant to be. As you stand at the edge of your journey, facing the unknown, remember this. The path to greatness is built on effort, sacrifice, and relentless willpower. It's not for the faint-hearted or those seeking shortcuts. A champion chooses the long road, the one that demands dedication, focus, and grit every single day. The world will try to tell you to slow down, to settle for what you've accomplished, to stop pushing. But that voice, it's the voice of complacency, of mediocrity. It's not your voice. Your voice demands more. It tells you there's more to be done. There's a higher peak to climb, another level to reach. If you choose to ignore the call of comfort and laziness, you will be unstoppable. You will rise above the crowd and leave your mark on the world. But it all comes down to one decision, one moment of commitment to the process, no matter how hard it gets or how long it takes. A true champion is always evolving. The work doesn't stop when you hit a milestone. The journey continues because there's always something better, something greater to achieve. Champions don't rest on their laurels. They keep pushing, keep growing, and keep improving. They know that the journey is what shapes them and ultimately defines who they are. You must embrace pain and discomfort. Pain is often the sign you're on the right path. When it's easy, when it feels comfortable, you aren't pushing hard enough. But when it's painful, when every ounce of energy is spent, that's when you know you're on the verge of something incredible. You're breaking limits. You're expanding your potential. You're becoming who you were meant to be. There will be moments when it feels like the world is against you. Times when everything falls apart, when results don't come fast enough, when doubt creeps in. But this is where champions are forged. In the hardest times, when others quit, champions dig deeper and keep going. Failure doesn't break a champion, it fuels them. Each failure is a lesson, a step closer to success. Every setback teaches you something valuable. The champion sees failure not as the end, but as part of the journey. A sign they are pushing, striving, and giving their all. What sets champions apart is their refusal to quit. They don't let obstacles stop them. They don't listen to the doubters. They listen to their hearts. When facing their toughest challenges, they rise higher than ever before because their mentality is unshakable. They know that no matter how hard it gets, they'll never stop fighting for what they believe in. So, what's your next step? What challenge feels too big, too overwhelming? That's the one you need to face head on. That's the one that will test your strength. That's the one that will determine how badly you want it. This is your moment. Stop waiting for the perfect time. You are ready right now. You have everything you need to achieve greatness. All that's left is to make the choice. Will you push through the pain? Will you embrace the struggle? Will you choose to never back down? The champion's mentality isn't just a mindset. It's a way of life. It's the refusal to accept anything less than your best. It's the drive to keep going when others stop. It's the relentless pursuit of your dreams, no matter how tough the journey may be. Adopt this mentality, and you will become unstoppable. You will turn your dreams into reality. You will rise to every challenge and break through every barrier. So take a deep breath, look ahead, embrace the journey. The world is waiting for you to rise and claim your place at the top. You have the power to make it happen, but it's up to you to take that first step. Will you?